We're talking videos, experience, and hanging out with the real Rudy Rudiger with Andy Eilers in this episode of The Ambitious Life.
I'm a man on a mission. My mission in life is how can I put amazing things out into the world so that I can pay it forward to the next generation. I'm just here to help you so that you can do and fulfill whatever mission that you have in your life.
Hey, what's happening? Greg here, hanging out with my man Andy Eilers. Just filmed that show, the Andy Eilers show today, man. How you feeling, dude? Long day, huh?
Holy cow, no, it's a lot of fun, long day, but definitely worth it.
Yeah, man, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute, but what's exciting you, man? We're shooting this right before Thanksgiving. It's been a good year. We just hung out in Hollywood, getting ready for 2018. What's exciting you right now, man?
Well, I'll tell you one thing that's really exciting me is that new Rudy documentary that's going to be coming out towards the end of next year.
Yeah.
And obviously being an executive producer on that was awesome. Working with the team at Notre Dame, walking around campus, just being a part of that environment. I hadn't been there before, so getting a chance to go there and then walk around near the stadium and just the whole idea, you know, the bookstore, seeing his products up there, the jacket that, you know, looks like the one in the movie, and the books and all these different things, and hanging out with Rudy for a few days. Of course, Hollywood, seeing the, you know, the premiere, sort of a ready trial of the premiere, I should say. We'll see if it's going to end up being that way. But I love hanging out with you guys in Hollywood. It's always fun. And then, of course, the TV show was sort of the next step for me.
So I want to talk about this for a second. So you've done a lot of sales training, business training, you know, personal development training, things like that. You've done a lot of stuff with us. I want to talk about experience. A lot of the things that you've done with us lead back to experience. A lot of the things that you've done well, whether winning the Tom Hopkins Award a couple of years in a row. How important is experience when it comes to sales and then delivery of product?
Well, I think it's really important because a lot of people, and again, I see this when I go to these different programs that we have, whether it be Hollywood or whatever, a lot of people go in there with the idea that, oh, I'm just going to get this product and it's going to sell itself. And they forget that they're the person that has to be out there actually marketing and doing something with what you provide. So the quality, of course, of what you're doing is awesome. That's why I loved and wanted to do the TV show. I love the idea. But it's also then, how do I market that? How do I take what I know how to do and turn that into a marketable, monetizable opportunity?
Yeah, well, let's talk a little bit about that. So let's start with, why did you want to shoot some videos in the first place? How did you see this fitting into what you're doing and what you want to do?
Well, part of the reason is because a lot of the things that I do are not just the same thing every single day. So I didn't want to do 13 shows of the exact same type of content.
Right, like you're not a dentist to talk about 13 dental
procedures or whatever it might be. Yeah, I look at it as everything that I'm doing in life is to help people in some way or another. Whether it be through business, whether it be through their personal life. I love to write books, so I wanted to market some of my books that I'm working on, some that I've done in the past, and how I could use those to help spur training opportunities, whether it be sales training, motivational training, whatever it might be.
Yeah, well, then a big piece of it that you talked about a minute ago was the marketing of it, the distribution of it. So it's one thing to come in, we had a great day today, we shot some great episodes, you were killer on camera, but now what do we do with that? And like you said, you want to help people, you want to do these things. So, you know, we're talking about, you know, ways that you can send them out to get more speaking engagements. And those might be direct, you're directly sending it. You know, there's some that might go on YouTube that are, hopefully maybe someone stumbles and discovers this or searches for the right keywords. There's other things that could be in a sales funnel. There's lots of different ways, but one of the biggest things, that the reason why I think you keep coming back to do some stuff with us is that you take some of these things and then you do things with them. You know, like the book you wrote with Tom Hopkins, like you gave them away. You're like, I don't think I have any more, you know? That's a good thing, you know? You want them, and it does so much more for you in someone else's hands than it does sitting in a box. And in this case with videos, like just sitting in a Dropbox account or something somewhere. They do much more out in the world, right?
Well, every single time I've done a project so far, and I know this will be the same with the TV show, it's always monetized itself very quickly. And we talked about some of the things that I'm working on, some of the businesses, some of the opportunities. All of those things came about because I kept pushing myself to that next level, whether it be the TV show, whether it be a book, whether it's the Rudy Project. That was something new for me. Even though I loved Rudy and I saw it 25 years ago, you know, we all loved the movie, but how do you get involved in a new movie that's a documentary, and how do you make that be something that's part of your life as opposed to just putting your name on a screen? So all of these projects are about building myself, building my brand, of course, but also they give me experience, like you were talking about a few minutes ago. in things that I haven't done before sometimes. So you stretch yourself by doing that. And just like with your show and all the different people you're talking to and the different things you're involved in, it's all about challenging myself and giving myself the best opportunity to be my best.
Well, we challenged you a little bit today. You did awesome, and what I love about you made our job so easy today, but just what was it like having just some coaches, you know, kind of telling you, hey, why don't you try it like this or say it like this? Like, how did that help you, or how did that throw you off your game? But what was it like having someone, because I know you do a lot on your own, you write a lot of books, and it's you writing your book, you know, so having a kind of a team work with you, what was that like?
Well, I think it's great because, again, when you come in here and you think 13 episodes, even if it was the same subject and you were just throwing different things out there, it's easy to get sort of lost in the moment of, okay, I'm standing here, I'm recording a show.
Yeah.
But having the coaches there, especially with you and your experience in doing this as long as you have now, it helped a lot because it was really easy for me to, right when you said something, okay, I can know how I can plug that in.
Yeah.
So knowing the material is really important, coming with a specific game plan, and then being able to adapt on the fly and being able to move that in, apply it right away, and get the shot and get that little piece or little nugget that you wanted to get from me.
Yeah.
I think that really helped.
And I think it made it, again, it took the best of what you had. I got to fill in the gaps.
Right.
And ultimately, we're going to create a really, really good show. Again, the show is called The Andy Eilers Show. It is coming soon. Dude, a lot of fun today. Safe travels back to California. We'll see you guys next time on another episode of The Ambitious Life. Hey, if you like that episode of The Ambitious Life, I'd love to hook you up with a copy of Thought Leader Magazine, where I'm going to share with you how to use media to grow your business empire. All you got to do is head to ambitious.com/magazine, and I'll hook you up right away.